Just a quick video on how to replace broken shoulder buttons on a 2DS XL. First we need to scrape away a bit of the surrounding to expose some of the copper. Give it a clean and then add a little bit of flux. And then we just add more solder to the bottom and then to this one pin, which will be the middle pin getting soldered to. Another quick clean. I'm going to create new mounts by using copper tape on the side legs. So I just need to get a knife and then cut a little section off, a little piece a couple of millimeters in size. I also scraped a little bit more excess around where the legs are going to join, just to make it a little bit more secure, and then use my tweezers to position it into place. Once happy, add a little bit of flux and then soldering iron with plenty of solder on, and then the solder will stick to the copper tape and also to the pads that we've been scraping on the board, and this is going to be the new basis for holding down the button when we attach it. And then we need to do the same on the other side. Copper tape cut, a little bit of flux and a little bit of solder. Then we just line the button up, make sure it's sitting nice and flush. Again, add a little bit of flux. Push down on the button and then add plenty of solder onto the side, making sure that it's nice and secure. Do that on both sides and then the button won't be going anywhere. Then I get 0.1mm enamel wire and just need to run a little piece to this middle pin. Then we twist it round and then we just need to solder it to this top pad here. And then cut the excess away with a knife. And then another clean of isopropyl. And the button press is nice and it's all nice and secure. We just need to make one more attachment. So on this leg here, we just add a little bit of solder, and I'm quite lucky because there's a little tiny bit of the old solder pad just to the bottom of this leg. So I'm just attaching the two. And it takes a little bit of work, but as you can see, I've made a little nice connection. Give it a clean. So now two connections are made. That's all it's needed. So we need to do the same again. So scrape excess around the outside of the mounting legs. You want to have a decent amount so that it's going to be nice and secure. Give it another quick clean of isopropyl. Then we just tin it. So we add a little bit of flux, we'll add a little bit of solder just to get it prepped. Keep cleaning as we go, keep it under control. This button was missing, but I had a quick look, and these buttons are actually from a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con, and it's the same shoulder buttons that we can use. So we get a piece of copper tape cut again, we get it into position. And then same again, plenty of flux, plenty of solder, and then we flood it, get it nice and positioned, make it nice and secure, ready for the new button to be mounted to. And then we do the same on the other side too, plenty of flux, plenty of solder. And again we clean it up before we get the button to mount. So same again, get it into position, make sure it's sitting nice and flush. Add some flux and then add plenty of solder onto the side, making sure that it's nice and solid. So that's plenty and that's nice and secure. So a little bit of flux on the back, we're going to be needing to run a little jumper wire again. So the wire goes from the middle to the pad just underneath. I just give it a quick check, make sure it's not loose. And then when it's secure, we'll cut the excess off. And then this is the same as the other side, so we just need to add a little flux to this leg on the side, just so it makes a connection to the remaining part of the pad that was nearly almost totally ripped off. So 2 connections have been made, nice and secure, and then give it a good clean. So kick once over, we can see this side's nice and secure, and then we go across and the other side's nice and secure, just needs a little clean. So thanks very much for watching, please like, comment and subscribe.